And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Lewis Driver, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour, slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 12-10.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of. So now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
At the plate, Gorkys Hernandez. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nimmo will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Stepping in, Adam Frazier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Frazier, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
That's foul.
Here now the 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Cortez, the runner at second with one away. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Neil Walker, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire. This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Fouled off.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line hard, but foul. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Garrett Richards gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Greg Thompson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm really going to have to keep a close eye on Brandon Nimmo. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Hit hard to short. Rojas comes up with it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
That is third. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it. Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 2-1 home. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Robinson Cano would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Robinson Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. His past history with Richards. He has 9 base hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First delivery to him on the way.
1 ball, no
and
strike.
here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ramos on second. Conforto on at first with 2 down. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Nope,
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Hernandez makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Conforto facing back. Still ranging back. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cousins, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is, in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in, Miguel Rojas, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike two. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Set to get his day started, Robbie Franks, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here now's the pitcher, Garrett Richards. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And remember, he was hit by a pitch as the first batter of the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Franks at second. Richards at first. 2 out in the inning. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Conforto is there, and that ends the inning. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Miami. Jed Lowry now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
The third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
So digging in now, Dylan Cousins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement among...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump, giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Rosario, 23 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
A 3-ball 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Lewis Driver. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Greg Thompson. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First pitch on its way. That's a strike to throw down. Is not going to get him as he strikes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Rosario stands at second with 2 gone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
The 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Up next from Miami, Gorky Hernandez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Gorky Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cousins giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now
striding in, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year.
Walker.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Alfaro. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And he pops it up. Coming in is Nimmo, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box, Brian Anderson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Walker over at second. Alfaro on at first with 2 down. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Marlins on top 2-1. Settling in now, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cortez is after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2 balls and no strikes to Ramos. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's got the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll come in here at 259, 9 homers and 31 RBIs. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 24.
Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals, and this is taken by Cano for ball 4, and he's aboard.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So stepping in, Jed Lowry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Comes set, the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second, as he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Dylan Cousins, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. Here's the 1-0, and he fouls this one off. The set and the 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. 3 complete from Citi Field, and we are tied 2-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off
All
for the
right,
Marlins,
thanks, Heidi.
the center fielder, Robbie Frank.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Franks is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming
Now
to the
batting,
plate, your
the
job
pitcher,
is to get on in front of
Garrett
him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Franks on at first, nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. The 2-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Stepping in now, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. comes set. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Roll. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Taken there by Lowry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in once again, Adam Frazier. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box, Neil Walker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to left. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And he'll get in there safely.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Justin Wilson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Justin Wilson.
Jorge Alfaro will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Alfaro hits a little over the 270 mark. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line hard, but foul. This pitch is popped up. Lowry is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
In now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins lead this one 6-2. Leading off the inning, Ahmed Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cortez. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Wilson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
The first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Greg Thompson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
It's 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now at the plate, Robbie Franks. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Franks, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Ready with the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
The pitcher, number 43, Garrett Richards.
At the plate, Garrett Richards, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And there's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Alejandro Cortez.
Stepping in, Alejandro Cortez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
38.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Gorkys Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch in the air out to left. Cousins moves over, and that retires the side. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. Miami's out in front, 7-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Sandy Alcantara, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Sandy Alcantara.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The center fielder, Michael.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. One out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights, or it's going to be a tough game.
Anderson gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's the Marlins 7 and the Mets 3. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Paul Sewald.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Neil Walker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Neil Walker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. The 1-1 home. is in there for strike number 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Jorge Alfaro will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. In now, Jed Lowry. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, no balls and a strike. This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Digging in, Dylan Cousins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Lowry leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. One away now for the Mets in the sixth. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. On the year, Cespedes is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he just sneaks in there in time, and it's now a 7-4 game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Standing in now, Greg Thompson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 7-4. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Drew Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Rojas.
First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
1 strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
One down.
Now batting.
Into the box,
The center
Robbie
fielder.
Franks. He'll look to
Robbie
bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
That's up. That's a ball.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Steve Pierce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Outside. Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The left fielder, number 4, Alejandro Cortez.
Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Cortez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he should.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Marlins lead 1. They hold a 7-4 lead.
7th inning,
Robbie Moylan gets the call
please.
from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Two balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
On the ground to third. And that's out number one. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cortez moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cortez. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Luis Avilan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Ready now, Gorky Hernandez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at
The right
bat.
fielder, number 48, Gorky Hernandez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game.
Adam Frazier.
Here comes the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
0-1 count and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nimmo going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they double him up. It's 8-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box, Neil Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 0-2 delivery. Cano with it at second. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Alfaro in front. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So striding in, Brian Anderson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Alfaro, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard liner, but picked up on a hunter. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 8 and the Mets 4. Jacob Barnes is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Jacob Barnes.
Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. No hits to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And Cano out in front a bit as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. The 0-1 on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. Jed Lowry will be next. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Line hard. Foul. The next 3-2. Fouled off. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Jed Lowry. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cortez on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding forward now, Dylan Cousins. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
1-2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. Pops this one up. Alfaro moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jerry's Familia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Number 27, Jerry's Familia. Now playing short.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime against Familia. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First delivery to him on the way. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Familia is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
The 2-0 on the way. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. Robbie Franks waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
Ready
the
now
center
for the
fielder,
Marlins, Robbie Franks.
Franks.
First offering on its way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Thompson over to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. JT Riddle will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
JT Riddle.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs and 25 driven in. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Nimmo ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Alejandro Cortez, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Conforto has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Marlins 9 and the Mets 4. Austin Bryce
please.
enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Here's Echeverria now.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, J.D. Echeverria.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Walker in foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Bounce towards the mound. And that's the first out.
Now
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Greg Thompson. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit on the ground out to short. And into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Anderson might try to make a play on it. Ready with the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Thompson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Cortez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Wilson Ramos. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
1 ball, no strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two and two to the Mets catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Count remains 2-2. The Mets down to their final strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Marlins get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Sandy Alcantara earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Lewis Driver struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.